building my self-concept even though I don't fully believe the shit that I be telling myself. But that's okay, because you don't need to. I don't need to fully fucking believe it. I tell myself that I am the prettiest bitch in the world, and do I fully believe that? Not really. But it's okay because I act like I'm the prettiest bitch in the world. And I tell myself that I am basically a master at everything that it is that I set out to do. And do I fully believe this right now? No, but I'm surely acting like it. See, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to believe the shit that you tell yourself. You just have to act as if it already is. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to me telling myself, oh, I'm the prettiest bitch in the room, or I'm the prettiest bitch in the world, you know what I'm just saying? Like, I'm the prettiest bitch in the world. Whenever I walk into a room, like let's say I'm going to Planet Fitness or some shit and I'm just working out, I don't walk in there with my head down. Well, I do sometimes, but it has nothing to do. It's just because I be on my phone. But I'm just saying, like, as an example, I don't walk in there with my head down feeling like I'm ugly, you know? If I don't fully believe it, I'm still going to do what a bitch that believes and basically that knows she is the prettiest bitch in the world would do. She's gonna go there. She's going to walk in there with her head high, allowing herself to be seen. She's going to compliment other pretty girls, because if you fully believe that you are beautiful, why are you jealous of other women? It doesn't work like that, exactly. So that is, I'm just saying, like, this is what you're doing, even though, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. So it really does not matter about what you believe, as long as you're acting accordingly. You know, eventually you will start being that. Honest to God, you start acting like that shit, you will be that eventually. The more you keep doing it. Why? Because you're telling yourself, you're telling your brain that this is what it is. Even when you do experience doubtful thoughts, even when you experience thoughts that are telling you you're not what you're telling yourself. You're telling yourself you're the prettiest bitch in the world, but then somebody comes up to you and tell you that you're ugly. With the prettiest bitch in the world believe that shit? Fuck no. No. Because we don't need to listen to that shit. Like, no. And I tell myself all the time I get everything that I want. I tell myself all the time that I do make the best decisions all the fucking time. And do I fully believe that I make the best decisions? I'm starting to. When I told myself this, I didn't fully believe it. And of course, when I experienced something that I felt like was a bad decision, I told myself, no, this was the right decision. You're not seeing, right now, I'm not seeing how this was the right decision, but this absolutely was the right decision. You know what I'm saying? When I was trading and I had placed my stop loss at this certain point, and I was like telling myself, okay, this is where I'm going to get out. And I told myself, I trust myself. I make the best decisions, right? I seen it did hit my stop loss. Now, I was like, that's okay. If I wasn't believing that I make the right decisions, I would be allowing myself to perceive that as a wrong decision. Why? Because it hit my stop loss. Instead of now with me knowing, or rather telling myself that I do make the right decisions, I'm allowing myself to see it as the fact that, oh, I placed my stop loss at this particular point, so that means I made the right decision. Because at first my stop loss was somewhere else. It was way up here and it should have been down here. So then I moved it down here, right? And that was the right move, right? Because when it hit my stop loss, it also hit the previous stop loss where I had it, and then it went even further. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's shit like that. And I told myself, I did make the right decision. And it really felt like I made the right decision. And ever since then, I've just been like, when it comes to like turning a corner, like in a car, and it's just be the most smallest shit when it comes to like turning the corner in the car or whatever. And these are also real life examples too. I had turned, like, okay, so I remember I was driving, right? And usually I turn, but instead I was like, no, I'm gonna keep straight instead. And I did keep straight. There was a car in front of me before the car in front of me turned as well, and I was gonna turn with it before I decided to keep straight. And I was like, no, I'm gonna actually decide to keep straight. And when I kept straight, I low-key passed the car that was was in front of me, I had ended up passing it on my way home because it got stopped at a red light. And now I'm on my way home. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. And then it's just even more instances. Like it's like big and small. You know what I'm saying? But that right there is how I worked on my self-concept even when I did not believe that shit. And I'm still doing it. Like sometimes I'm gonna admit, sometimes I be feeling like I'm really am not that pretty, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy as hell. Like I know I'm gorgeous, but sometimes I be feeling like that, but I don't ever allow myself to I don't ever allow myself to like say otherwise. I always tell myself I'm pretty even when I feel otherwise. And yeah, and then of course it's going to materialize in the 30 and I get compliments all the time. All the freaking time. Like I said, why? Because everything starts within. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to self-concept, and you don't have to fully believe it. You just tell yourself that, you act as it, and you act as if. And when you do see it, even if it's only one time that you see, even if you've never seen it before, oh well. I promise you, eventually you're going to see evidence. And even if you feel like you don't see evidence, allow yourself to think that you saw the evidence for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it like an actual real life example. Okay, you tell yourself animals love you, right? But every time you walk past an animal, it does nothing but run away, right? You're telling yourself, oh, this animal is running away because it doesn't want to scare me. That's what you tell yourself. And in hindsight, is basically that animal loves you because it's protecting your feelings and emotions by not wanting to scare you. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like you really gotta like rewire how you perceive shit, honestly, when it comes to your self-concept. So you don't have to fully believe it. And yeah, it's basically all I have for like self-concept and shit like that. So, alright, see y'all in the next video.